Hi there. So we are back with charts and graphs plugin. So now I'm going to show you how to use a radar chart. So if we come to the demo page, this is the radar chart where there are two data sets. So if we come to the design, this is the radar, my chart radar. If you go to the visual elements, you can see the radar here, radar element. If you add this here, this is the This is the element. It asks for the title, which is the radar. You can see that here. Then you can ignore the X title because there is no X axis and Y axis here. So this also you can ignore. Then comes the X labels. These are the labels that will be shown here. These are the category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the X labels needs to be added. Then you can ignore the X-axis ticks as well. Then the Y title also you can ignore it. Then comes the series Y data. So based on the data, it will show the radar here, and there are two sets of data. First is this data, then it is separated by two colons. Then the second data. So if you want to check it, then this is the 52, then the 65. So if you come here, if you scroll in here, this is 52, and this above one is 65. Okay, then comes the series name. So based on the numbering that you have given here, those series will also be given here. So series 1 will be this set of data, and the series 2 will be this set of data. So you can ignore minimum y and maximum y value. Then the y-axis ticks and show y-axis, you can ignore that as well. And then comes the color picker. So based on the series that you have given here and the data sets, color will be given, and you can select them from here. And then comes the polygon stroke. If you look at here, if you click on this, you can focus on that radar. If I click on this, it will disappear. If you click on that as well, it will disappear. So as you can see, there is a stroke here in polygon shape. That's the polygon stroke, and you can give that color. If you give it a reddish, that will be reddish now. So as you can see, that is red now. So that's the polygon stroke. We'll go back to the original color, which is gray. Then comes the advanced customization. So if we click on data labels and toolbar, it will show the data labels on the markers given there. Yeah, so these are the data labels. Then there is this toolbar, which you can download this radar in any format. Then the chart height and chart width you can give them. Then comes the marker size. So if we refresh this again, this is the markers, and we have given the size as 5. That's why you can see it here. And there's one more called markers on hover. So the size is 10. So if we hover on any of these markers, that size will increase to 10. That's the markers on hover. Then the opacity. If we give 1, the opacity will decrease. As you can see, earlier the opacity was 0.4. So while it was 0.0, you were able to see through the radars. You can see that polygon stroke as well. You were able to see the polygon stroke as well. Now if it's now if that it was one, it was all opaque, so you weren't able to see the inner radar and the polygon stroke. That's the opaque. Then the animation, and then this is the border width. Border width is this line here. So if we decrease the border width to 1, the line border will decrease. As you can see, the line is size is decreased. Then comes the tick amount. You can ignore that as well. Then the legend. So you can see this is the legend. If I put as top, it will go to the top. You can see this. Then comes the legend offset X and offset Y. So you can play around with it. So if it's here, you can play around with the offset to change the direction to here or here or here, etc. So yeah, this is how you use a radar chart. Thank you.